You got the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What would you say you do here?
So then...
So you went and told all your friends?
No, because I was friends with girls from high school and college, so they were there, and then it was a whole big thing. Like, what happened? Like, you totally reversed, and I was like, you really want to know? Chest hair. And they're like, oh, my God, ah! And then how embarrassing for her. And then that girl never talked to me again for the rest of my life.
Well, no kidding.
Well, don't tell on me if you don't want me to tell on you.
What were you texting to Tom?
We were discussing,
What's a carburetor?
telling him about the activities that had happened, and he
Boobs?
was.
Were you
and he
texting
was
boobs to
telling,
Tom?
He was no.
That's
He
all
was
Tom
telling
texts
me
me.
what he was doing.
What was he doing?
I'm sitting in a bathtub filled with milk.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
And we wonder why our bosses don't like us.
He has soft skin, is what I'm saying. Tom, our boss, I was just wondering how he gets it. It has to be the milk baths, right?
Must be.
We had a post yesterday on our Facebook page right around 9:50 as we were getting out of here for the day, and it said, "I love it when Russ is on the air. He seems so nice." And I commented, "Russ, is that you? Hello?" And then fake Russ liked the comment. So I think it is fake Russ. I think we're being catfished by Russ.
I don't think Russ will ever comment on our Facebook page.
No, but he will set up
He said
different
he
accounts.
likes it. I don't know if that's even true on its own.
I think what he meant by "do you like our Facebook page" was, yeah, it's fine. Not, yeah, I clicked that button to like it.
He doesn't know what like means.
No, he's not down with the lingo at all. Doesn't
So
know.
you went to Bruno Mars last night. How was the show?
OMG.
Was it the best show ever?
The best show ever. I probably lost 40 pounds. Ugh.
Why? It was hot?
Just so hot and so dancy. Oh, I was all sweaty. It was like I was in 8th grade again. Haley looked at me. Haley, my daughter, is 11, so she's going into 7th grade. And she said, "Why are you so sweaty?" And I thought, this is exactly how girls talk to me in 7th grade. I see it again. I'm back. I made it. I was
And you were
sweating.
sweaty because you were dancing?
I was dancing. Bruno Mars, into the like halfway into the first song, said, "This is a show where you dance. You don't sit down at my show.
Okay.
Get up and dance." And we were up and dancing for the entire, hour and a half.
Was everybody up and dancing?
Everybody.
It was only an hour and a half?
Probably, yeah. What time did it start?
It's like Diana Ross.
8 o'clock. Aloe Black played, 5 songs maybe, and then there was
Okay.
a long intermission where we did the wave, and then Bruno came out. And, probably an hour and a half.
Okay.
And just amazing. Boom. That kid does it. Woo.
11,000 people I saw.
Is that what it was?
It's a lot of people.
So many people. And we all got free Jimmy John's walking out of there. I like that.
And then a
That's smart.
shooting afterwards?
Yeah, and I was long gone by the time they were shooting downtown. Seems there was a shooting outside of a bar, right down the road from Van Andel.
Like a 16 and 17-year-old were shot.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Who's shooting these kids?
I have no idea.
No, they don't know, and they're getting conflicting reports because some people remember, and they've all been up for so long. Like the cops are keeping you there, so now your story is changing, and you're tired. Who knows what's going on? No, I was long gone. You can clear my name on that.
You were out of there.
I'm not a suspect, and I had Haley there as a witness. She also was gone.
So she had a good time.
She had a great time.
What was her first concert?
Her first concert? Get ready for this. Big Time Rush.
Oh,
Boom.
that was her first.
We love those guys. Now, the Big Time Rush show was a little different from Bruno Mars because here's what you heard at Big Time Rush. Just screaming.
Just girls.
Oh, my
Little
goodness.
girls screaming.
Just little girls
Oh, that sounds
screaming.
horrible.
So at Bruno, there was some screaming because he's a pretty sexy guy.
Right.
But we were mostly singing and dancing.
I saw that Tom was there, Tom, our boss.
Tom, our boss,
and his
was there.
wife and Wendy Reed and all those people. But I saw that Tom's wife posted it was the loudest concert she's ever been to in her life.
Well, then I don't
was
think
it that loud?
I don't think she's been to a lot of concerts then. Because
Well, they usually go see
Jack
Billy
Johnson,
Joel or
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
acoustic shows.
Exactly, Michael Bublé. It may have been the loudest show that she had ever been to.
Okay.
It was not that loud of a show. There were some cannons, so maybe the cannons surprised her.
I don't know. She said they had earplugs in too.
Of course they did. Oh, my goodness. Seriously. I'm glad I wasn't sitting by them. Seriously. earplugs at a Bruno Mars concert. It's not guar.
Tom is the guy. Do you remember when we first moved here and Tom was telling us some story and he said that he was at a bar, not even a concert,
Okay.
but he was at a bar and the sound system for the music was bugging him so bad that he went into the bathroom, got little wads of toilet paper and stuffed them in his ears.
Now, we're all about, like, not going deaf, but seriously, if you're at a bar and it's too loud, you're too old.
No kidding.
Go home. Yeah, so Bruno, I didn't think Bruno... How can you be too loud with, like, a horn section and a guitar, right?
It's not Metallica.
It was not Metallica. No, it was not AC/DC. It was not anything over the top loud.
All right.
In fact, I would... Yeah, I've been to shows at the intersection that were louder than that show last night.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what their problem is.
That's hilarious.
They're ridiculous is what it is.
Earplugs.
Earplugs.
Earplugs are not a bad idea at concerts, though.
No, I mean,
Because you can do some serious damage.
like I said, we're all about promoting hearing and not losing your hearing. But seriously, the cannons, maybe she didn't know all the songs. Because then there was some definitely like drum beats that the cannon fired.
Okay.
And that could maybe surprise you. The girl next to me grabbed my leg at the first cannon shot because she was
it scared
surprised.
her?
So we're
Okay.
dancing, and then boom, hand on my leg, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." She was like 16, you know. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And that's okay.
Was that the average age?
No. Mostly, I would say probably like 29 to like 35-year-old women.
Okay.
It was a single man's paradise last night. Oh my goodness. There was a time where I was in the bathroom and two guys actually high-fived one another because of all the ladies in the arena.
Really? So they were the smart ones.
They were the smart ones. He's like, "I told you we'd have a good time here. Did you see all that?" And everyone was dressed up. I mean, it was...
Because everybody that I saw on my news feed who was going to the show, they were you. They were taking their kids.
Taking a kid.
So if they were moms, they were all moms, but they were taking their kid.
There could have been moms, but they did not look like they had kids in tow.
Okay.
They were dressed to the nines, and they were ready to meet some of those single guys looking for them. It was
That's
crazy.
smart.
Yeah, wow. A lot of beautiful
and then
people.
you're going to Katy Perry too, right?
Katy Perry in August? That one I'll just be staring right at Katy Perry. I won't have to worry about it. Yeah. Hopefully she'll bring out her big balloons and we'll be all set for the birthday.
I'm sure she will.
Man.
Bring out her big
Oh,
balloons.
it's my favorite part of that song.
I saw somebody say the other day, are those balloons supposed to signify her boobs?
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And the birthday suit, that's me nude. Just FYI.
Oh, gosh.
So,
well,
yeah,
I'm glad
good
you had
show.
a good time.
Thanks.
We have 5 packs to the Strawberry Shortcake Festival today. That's happening tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
Hopefully it doesn't rain like it did this morning. It's supposed to rain like that again, by the way.
Yeah, in like a couple minutes, we're getting another round here in GR.
If you didn't experience it at about 4:30 this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, yeah, it's a blast.
It's a coming.
It's a coming. Also, the Philip Phillips acoustic show that we're doing, we've got tickets to that at 9:30.
9:30.
And D&W Fresh Market Picnic Pops.
Oh, yeah. 2 more
you could
chances
be a conductor.
to get qualified to be the guest conductor on July 10th.
All right, more storms are on the way. 85 is the high today. We're at 70 now at 6:13.
Want to be part of
I'll carry you home tonight.
6:24 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. 67 degrees now. I think the storms are back.
Yeah, the storms are back.
Oh, yay.
I
Was
was
it a hot mess when you were driving in today?
It was so rainy. Like, definitely, it was rough.
I thought about you. I was wondering if you had your cruise control stuck on.
Left the cruise control off,
Yeah.
but still was driving faster than everyone else on the road.
Of
so,
course you were.
So don't worry about that. Speaking of doing things better than everyone else, did you notice yesterday how when we sat down at the bistro inside the courtyard at Marriott downtown for our VIP lunch, that all of the guys said that they were going to finish their pasta? And I said, don't worry about it. I said, no one ever finishes this except for me. And they all said, oh, well, we're going to. Did you see how many of them finished their pasta?
No, how many?
0 of them finished
TJ
their
didn't even
pasta.
finish it. He was the
No.
one who was like, I'm totally going to finish it. I was a college football player.
TJ was unable to finish
Wow.
it. And he looked at me and said, I don't know how you do it, man. And I said, practice. You just got to get out there.
Yeah, that was a fun lunch yesterday.
Yeah, Shea and the gang from Agro Pure, we took them out to lunch. The final pasta lunch, which is a little sad, a little tear in our eye. Pasta at the courtyard going away on Monday. It'll be the last day you can get it. And then July, we move into the new menu.
I know.
Can't wait for that. You can click on the sandwich right now online at mychannel957.com. Click on it, sign up, and maybe we could be taking you to lunch in July.
Yeah, go to mychannel957.com. We've got occasional storms today. There's one happening at least downtown right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at you, and there's a window behind your head, and
Okay.
all I can see is lightning, lightning, lightning.
We're going to get about 4 inches of rain from all the storms today.
Yards will be green.
Yards will be green.
You know, certain intersections, though, that
Will be
always
flooded.
flood are going to be like that one in Wyoming.
Yep.
What is it? Division and
28th?
Kalamazoo? Or
Yeah.
28th and, yeah.
Division and
Right under
28.
that
Division and
bridge?
28th, yep.
We'll probably have some water in it. There's definitely standing water all over the place downtown already, and that was just round 1 of the rain. So round 2 is going to get us. I did something yesterday that Katie said, I don't think I've ever seen you be this handy. So
Whoa.
remember I told you I was working on my sprinklers.
Yes.
And they have a rain sensor. So I had some issues with the sprinklers. I had somebody come out. They looked at it, and they said, well, your rain sensor's not even hooked up. And I said, interesting. Okay. It looks like it's hooked up, but no wires are going into the box
Right.
at all. So I yesterday got up into the attic, on the roof, everywhere.
What?
Totally rewired the rain sensor because we're going to be gone. We're going to be camping.
Right.
We don't want to use the water if we don't need to. You know,
Right.
nothing is funnier to me than driving through a rainstorm and seeing somebody's sprinklers on in their yard.
yeah.
It's like, you come on.
All the businesses this morning in Kentwood had their sprinklers
Oh, yeah.
blaring. I was like, oh, my gosh.
I don't think they have the sensors.
Yeah, they must not.
So I was up in the roof. I took apart my eaves and then put them back together.
Wow.
It was an impressive day for me. But, so you know how hot it was? Yesterday it was like, well,
Yeah.
it didn't get to 87. It was like 80 at my house all day. So I was up laying in the attic, okay?
Oh, I bet that was hot.
On my stomach, and it started dripping, like sweat started dripping while I was working. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm sweating. It's cool. I got out of the attic. Totally see-through shirt. Like I would have won the wet T-shirt contest. Completely soaked through.
Just think of the calories that you burn.
No kidding.
That's what I always think whenever I'm sweating.
All the sweat.
I'm losing weight.
I wasn't really moving though, so I don't know.
It doesn't matter if
helps.
you're sweating, your body's still moving.
Okay, so it was going, body
Yeah.
moving.
So
and-
what motivated you to suddenly become handy?
Well, because it was going to be raining, and we're going to be on vacation, so I
Okay.
needed to know when it was going to. I needed it to be working, and I
Wait.
had never known that it wasn't working.
We are going to be on vacation when?
We're on vacation next week.
Yeah.
Now this
Thank
is
God I have you to remind me. I
this
would have
is
shown
my
up.
this is my favorite kind of vacation.
Yeah?
Because this is the exact opposite of our spring vacation. When normally I have kids in school, so I sit at my house and wake up at the same time, and I just watch TV and putz around. Connie is going to be staying here in GR on vacation.
Yes!
It's the first time you're not doing anything on a
Woo!
vacation.
Well, I'm doing a lot. I'm buying a house.
Well, you're buying a house, but you don't
Moving
get to,
into my house.
you don't get to go somewhere fun.
No, yeah, I do. My new house.
Oh,
Are you
please.
kidding me? This is the best vacation I've had in years.
So
I can't wait.
I'll be in the North Woods, just walking and rocking,
Swatting mosquitoes
Yes,
and
it-
putting stinky off on your body.
eating marshmallows,
And I'll be
both
swimming in my new pool.
with Amanda every 2 minutes.
getting my home together. I'm excited for this vacation.
I heard a story about Amanda and home improvement yesterday. Have you heard
What?
this story?
No.
So if you have any plumbing problems, Amanda can come to the rescue. Amanda, what did you do with your day yesterday?
So yesterday, my friend Margaret told me that she just moved into a new apartment. She wanted to change out the shower head.
Okay.
So she had been trying to get the old one off of there, but the wrench that she has was not big enough to fit around it.
Okay.
And I said, I have bigger tools. because we took our shower head off when we moved in, so maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I got a wrench.
So would you take Mike over there?
No, I went over there by myself.
Get it? Big tool.
Well, Mike's not allowed to hang out with Margaret because remember they canoodle.
Yeah. That's right.
They like
Okay.
each other too
Sorry.
much.
Didn't Margaret work at like Lowe's or Home Depot?
She worked
or?
at Menards.
Menards. Okay.
Okay.
And apparently her plumbing knowledge from working there for the time that she did was not enough.
Okay.
Well, they're not plumbers.
So you did it for her?
Well, I went over there and I took 3 tools over there: a pliers, a wrench, and something that kind of looks like a wrench and a pliers put together.
Okay.
Okay. What does that mean?
What is it called?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But you have one.
But I have one, and it looked
Okay.
like maybe it was made to take things on and off.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
I go over there, and our wrench is also not big enough. The pliers doesn't work, and the thing that looks like a wrench and a pliers put together, it goes around it, but it's too tight. So
Okay.
we had to call somebody else. But I think I got closer than she did because I actually got something around it and was turning.
I mean, you're just as handy as I am.
So wait, so who did you call?
We called another friend of hers.
Yeah, so they got him to come over. He was there for how many minutes?
He was there for about 5 minutes. He had a huge wrench. He
Okay.
brought like
Okay.
17 tools over.
You need a plumbing wrench.
And then he put her
Yeah.
new shower head on for her.
He did it for her.
Yeah.
And it took 5 minutes.
And he was there for all of about 5 minutes.
Isn't that annoying?
Yeah,
when
it's
you're
very
working on
annoying.
something forever, and then somebody comes in and goes, bloom.
Here you go. Well,
Here you go.
You just got to have the tools, right? I mean, that pliers wrench is nice, but that's not going to help you.
That's what we used to take our shower head off, though. That's why I thought it was weird because I was like,
Wait,
well,
why is
isn't it
everybody
working?
taking their shower heads
Well,
off?
when we moved into our apartment, our shower head was nasty.
Okay.
So we wanted a new one. She said that she could have spit in the air and then that would have been more water than was coming out of her shower
Oh,
head.
so it was dirty.
Yeah, so she just wanted to get
Gross.
a new one.
You're telling me that when you move into your new house next week, you're not going to get a new shower head?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, I've never done that in an apartment, and they both live in apartments.
Right. Yeah.
Never replaced it in an apartment.
Sometimes-
Must have been really gross.
Sometimes
They
you
were
want
both really gross.
the nice rain one that dumps on your
Yeah,
head.
those are nice.
You know, you get that, and you get the little S curve.
Except for, you know what I always think about those is that whenever I've used them, it feels like such a light, like no pressure.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like a lot of pressure.
You
So it
need
feels like
more.
it takes forever to rinse your hair
because
out.
it has so many different little spots
Maybe,
that the
so
water's
maybe it's
coming out.
really rinsing your hair out just as fast.
Yeah.
You just can't feel it as much.
Exactly. And you are all about feel. So if you're not feeling it, you're like, hey, I got to stand here for
If it
45
feels like
minutes.
it's taking 10 minutes to rinse my hair out, that is a waste of water.
That's
to
a
me.
long time.
Yeah.
Never takes me. I have very short hair, so it doesn't take me
Right.
that long. I'm in and out. My entire shower is 10 minutes.
Must be nice.
If that, 7 minutes normally in the morning.
Oh,
So Amanda was
be
handy
nice.
yesterday. I was handy yesterday.
was I
so-
handy?
No, but you got the new house. So if you
No.
need us, we will happily come over and do little projects for you.
No, that's what inspections are for. We had everything done at inspection.
They did everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, did you turn on the showers when you got.
Yes.
So when you were going through, did you get in them?
No,
I was get in.
you get in.
Yes, because I'm tall. And I was tired of showers hitting me in the chest or in the face. I need to be able to get underneath. So every house, I get in the shower as I'm looking at them.
That is hilarious because my father, who's an engineer, was talking about high shower heads this weekend and how he can't stand them. And I said, oh, Curtis hates low shower heads.
Yes.
And then my dad went into some quantum physics explanation about why you do not want a high shower head. And I stopped paying attention about 10 seconds
What,
in.
is he tall?
He used to be
Is he
tall.
taller than me?
No. He used to
Okay.
be tall, but he shrunk a lot. But he went into some engineering explanation about why you do not want a high shower head.
No.
But I can't tell you what it was because I stopped listening.
Well, and that's what short people do is they make excuses for why their thing is better, you know?
He wasn't short though, Curtis.
Well, you
He's
said
still
he-
6 feet tall now. I said he shrunk.
Right.
So he used to be much taller.
I said, was he as tall as me? And you said no.
he was as tall as you. Now he's not as tall as you.
Okay.
But
so,
he was.
So now he's 3 inches further away from the shower head and he wishes that he
he
wasn't.
had some good engineering reason.
Get him an extension.
An extension.
Yeah, a shower head
What?
extender. Just a little pipe that you can put on there. Boom.
No, no,
Wouldn't that
his
make it
shower's
taller?
No, his shower's fine.
No, it won't make him
Okay.
taller. He's not going to wear shoes
No,
in there.
I'm aware, but
You
you said
could
get him a
get-
shower head extender if you extend the shower to be even taller.
Get him some platform shoes to wear. Platform shower shoes. Get him those so he's up on a
He
platform.
will love that.
Dad, I got you these. He's like, well, I feel like a new man. Thank you so much. Physics be damned.
Oh, my
These shower
God.
shoes have got me going.
Wake up.
such a bad thing to fall in love with me.
Justin Timberlake, Not a Bad Thing on Channel 95.7. It is 6:47 and 67 degrees right now. 85 the high today. On and off storms are happening. It's humid, but doesn't seem as humid as a couple days ago.
What is that saying? 709 Grand Rapids is that's when the next round of storms should be moving through. We got trees down, like there's some gusty winds and some heavy rain and hail. So always a good time. That makes the roads and traffic a super good time too.
Speaking of traffic, Amanda.
Yeah,
what's
so
happening?
a lot, like Curtis said, a lot of trees blocking roads. Morgan Mills Road, north of 14 Mile, tree blocking that road right now. Tree down blocking 10 Mile westbound west of Ramsdale Avenue. There's a spin-out accident in the left lane of US 131 southbound, right where it merges with 96. So a lot going on out there this morning.
Okay, drive safely.
That's
I know
US,
yesterday.
US 131, just
US
to let you know,
131.
not Canada 131
Thanks
or
for
Mexico
that.
131.
Yesterday when we walked out of the building to go to our VIP lunch, I had like a big flowy shirt on.
Oh my goodness!
It almost flew off my body. The front flew up, the back flew up, and Amanda dives at my back. I dive at my front, and the whole way across to the courtyard, she's holding the back of my shirt down, and I'm holding the front.
So what was the deal
What?
with that? Did you have like an elastic band around your boobs, and then the rest was just
I had a
flowing?
bandeau on.
No, I mean from that shirt. Like does that shirt? What happens with that shirt? Is that shirt tight around any part of your body?
No.
Okay, so that is just a
No.
loose shirt.
It's a peasant top.
Okay, I thought, and I hoped, I guess, that it was around your boobs somehow with like some elastic or something.
No.
Because it went up, and it was, wow, you were close. You were close
Thank God I
to
had a
showing
bra
everything off.
on. No, I had a bandeau on, so you wouldn't be. It's like a bathing suit top.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to see anything, but holy moly, some guy was walking towards us and he goes, whoa.
Yeah, he liked it, I bet.
I'm like, sorry.
There's an Adele
No, it was gonna
Nazim
be-
underboob that she was
Okay.
singing. You know, I heard it's not a real name. That's what John Travolta and I
Right.
call her. She was singing a show,
Okay.
and her boob was totally sticking out the bottom of her little bra,
Oh.
bandeau bra. And somebody said to her in the middle of the show, "Hey, you're out. You're out of your top." And she looked down and she couldn't see that she was out because she wasn't out the top of it.
Right.
So she's like, what? And then somebody had to run onto the stage and
Pull it
pop her
down.
back in. Pull shit up. Pull it down to cover, get the boob in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, you know what? At least you know they're real, is what she told the crowd. And I went, I think we have that video up. Does that video, that's on the whatever
Sure,
tab.
Amanda jumped right on putting that video
It's
up.
at the whatever tab at mychannel957.com.
That's funny.
You just click it.
Who knew it was going to be so windy yesterday?
I
did
don't
not.
think any of us knew that, right?
And then we're walking back, and we were all literally leaning forward. And at one point, we just stopped.
Right.
At one point, you just couldn't even move.
Where there was no
They had to have been like 70-mile-an-hour winds yesterday downtown.
there was no moving through those winds.
I know.
I don't think they were quite 70 miles an hour.
Well, I was thinking back to the day that it was 60 miles an hour, and I thought those winds yesterday were far windier.
Well, those were the gusts. Like yesterday, that was full on wind at that
70-mile-an-hour gusts.
No, I'm saying the day when it was 60, that was gusts. So that day was really like 15-mile-an-hour winds. Then it would swing on through.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yesterday was a sustained wind.
This whole week is there's like chance of storms every single day.
It's the worst
We don't
weather
know
week.
if they're going to happen.
3 to
They
4
may.
inches of rain have already fallen in Muskegon today. I mean, that's what's going on with this.
Be careful driving because there's a lot of water on the roads.
And you were telling
and
us
trees now too.
You were telling us that we're going to have rain every single day as far
There's a
as the eye
chance
can
of it.
see.
There's a chance of it every single day until next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday is the first day that it doesn't say anything about precipitation in the forecast.
So pool party
Partly cloudy.
at your house next Tuesday.
No, Tuesday is the day the movers are coming. There's no pool party until after
Well,
that.
I won't be in their way. I'll be in the pool.
You're not even going to be around.
I'll be on a run. I may come back out of the woods. You never know. Plus, Amanda was asking me yesterday, like if I thought that you were really serious about her coming over whenever she wanted next week. Is that on?
Were you asking him, Amanda?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just ask me?
You weren't around.
Yeah, so she said,
Okay.
I was kind of giving her grief, like, you know what, you're not going to be able to go do that. And she said, no, Connie said I could. And then I said, do you really believe her? And then she said, well, shouldn't I believe her? So, yeah, Tuesday, you got an open invitation.
No, I don't think Tuesday.
I already talked to Amanda about it and said later on in the week.
You're on a
Why are you
raft?
so concerned about what we're doing? You're not even going to be around. So what do you care?
I think that's why. It's my fear of missing out. that I need to know exactly what's going to be happening around your whole pool.
Well, we don't know. You know, when you move, nothing is ever set in stone. You may think it is. Dan is convinced that with buying this house and moving and everything being all planned out, he's convinced something is going to blow up in his face.
Okay. Hopefully it's not
I keep telling him nothing's going to blow up.
Hopefully it's
We've
not
got everything set in stone.
Hopefully it's not the hot water heater. That would be messy, right? Or a toilet. You don't want either of those
that would be
blowing
the
up in your face.
worst.
No, you'll be fine. Amanda will be there Tuesday floating in the pool.
Not
where the movers
Tuesday.
are going through. It'll be good times.
Yay.
Now, I did
Let's shoot for Friday, Amanda.
Okay,
I
Friday
did-
sounds good.
I did think it was funny because didn't your sister inquire as to why I'm not going to be the first person
Yes,
in
she
your pool?
definitely thought that you were going to be the first one in the pool.
And maybe I still will, right?
And I said he won't make the top 50.
You close Friday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be driving north Friday after the show. But I tell you what, why don't I go there Thursday and I do a little swimming with the current owner,
Yeah.
right?
I'm sure they would love that.
Hey, knock, knock, knock. Hi, my name is Curtis. I work with Connie. She's buying the house tomorrow. I'm not going to be around, so I'd like to get in the pool, if you don't
I'm
mind.
sure they would love that.
Do you have some water wings? Also, if you could bring me a can of beer.
When do you think the first day I'll be in the pool is? Because Friday, it won't happen Friday. We have too much going on.
Wednesday.
Really?
You think Wednesday will
By
be the first day?
Wednesday,
Wow.
Wednesday.
I better be in the, no, I'm going to be in the pool before Wednesday.
I bet.
It'll be like 5 days of owning that house without being in there.
If it was me, and it's not me,
You would drive straight over and
Friday.
yeah.
Friday, I would be doing something, and I would get a little warm in the house, and I better check this out. Boom,
Boom.
in the pool. And I may not get out until Sunday.
But don't you, when you move into a house, don't you just want everything unpacked? You want it to feel like you're home.
Yes.
It's so annoying. You walk every room you walk into, and there's just boxes. Ugh.
And you got people come over, and they're like, oh, when did you move in? And he's like, I moved in
6 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, do you need help unpacking? No, I'm good. All this stuff is exactly where I want it.
I hate that.
Just moved in.
My brother and his wife just moved from Indiana to Ohio. My one brother. Now both my brothers live in Ohio. What's up with that?
Oh, that's weird.
Anyway, and well, they didn't just move. They moved 2 months ago, and they still have a room that's just nothing but boxes.
Oh, the box room.
Isn't that annoying?
Is it empty
like, I couldn't
boxes?
No, they have stuff
Full
in them
boxes. Okay.
because they downsized, so they're not sure what to
Oh.
do with everything.
They should sell it. Craigslist. Hello.
know.
Get it on there. Yeah. Do they have Craigslist in Ohio? They do. They do.
Yeah, turns out they do.
Connie and Curtis.